So, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. As everybody knows, right now it is playoffs. So, let's go through my playoff predictions. And by the way, if you do want a shorter bit of this video, head over to the TikTok. It's about 2 minutes long, so all of them together. So go check that out if you haven't got the brain capacity to watch a long one. So, hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Bristol City versus Sheffield United is the first one we're going to be talking about. And to be honest with you, I think it's two very good teams going at it and have been great all season. I mean, Bristol City, no one thought they were going to get playoffs. Very good season from them, and Sheffield United probably would have got promoted if it wasn't for a very good Leeds and Burnley side. So I think it's kind of two, contrasting teams. I like what both have done this year. More with Bristol City than Sheffield United. I think a lot of people knew that Sheffield United were going to do that when they came down anyway. But Bristol City, I don't think anyone had that on their bingo card at all. So yeah, brilliant for them, but I just do think over two legs Sheffield United will do them in. To be honest, I think I'm going to go 4-2 on aggregate to Sheffield United, which takes them through to the final. And then we head to Sunderland versus Coventry. Now, Sunderland versus Coventry, I think, will be a good tie again. Two very, very good footballing sides with two very, very good managers for that level. I do think coming into this, though, Coventry have got the form. It's a bit different to the Bristol City Sheffield United one on form because they both have decent form going into it. But Coventry have a lot better form than Sunderland do going into these playoffs. They have a really good side. Josh Da Silva, Van Ewick, Ellis Sims as well. So I think they've got a really good team. But Sunderland, on the other hand, they've got a really good one. Chris Rigg, Bellingham, Mayenda, Isidore. So there's two very, very good teams coming up in together, I think. And I do think, though, you can't really look past Sunderland. I think they will get it done over the two legs. I think I'm going to go with 3-1 Sunderland over the two legs. I mean, I don't think they're going to lose it. If they can do well in the first leg, I do not think they lose at the Stadium of Light. So yeah, that means the final of the championship is between Sunderland and Sheffield United at Wembley, and I do think it's very boring, but we will be seeing Sheffield United back in the Premier League as they beat Sunderland 2-0. But it would be lovely if Sunderland did come back to the Prem, but I think Sheffield United will be too strong for them. Right, League One playoffs now. I do think that the four teams in the playoffs, Charlton, Wycombe, Leyton Orient and Stockport, will give us some very, very good, entertaining playoff games in the third tier. Let's start off with Wycombe versus Charlton. I think Charlton do get this done 4-1 over two legs, in my opinion. I do think that happens. Just the way Wycombe have come into these playoffs, they've kind of scrambled. They come third in a 2-horse race, after whatever, and then came fifth on the last game of the season. And Charlton have been superb all season, and I think they do get it done over a very nervous Wycombe side, a very bad Wycombe side since Matt Bloomfield left. I do think Charlton do it and go through to the final. Stockport, Leyton Orient, two very, very good sides. Leyton Orient have had, probably a worse season than Stockport, but still a very, very good season. If it wasn't without Birmingham and Wrexham doing so well, Stockport probably could have got automatics, which, just shows how good they've been. I do think that, but then obviously you could say the same with Charlton. Without Wrexham and Birmingham, they could have got automatics, but I do think Stockport win. I'm going to go... I think it's going to be a bit more free-flowing football. 5-3 over two legs. to Stockport. And in the final, I think Charlton get it done 2-1 after extra time. Right, League Two playoffs. Let's talk about the first tie. Notts County versus Wimbledon. Now, Wimbledon have been, very good defensively this season. They've kept a lot of clean sheets and have got a very, very strong back line and arguably the best keeper in the league in Owen Goodman. And they'll probably be very confident that they can probably defend it quite well. But they also got some very good attacking prowess going forward in Matty Stevens and Newfield, who are very, very good attackingly for Wimbledon as well. Coming up against a very possession-based Stuart Maynard Notts County team. So I think this could go, any way, to be honest with you. Any way this could go. But I think Notts County will do it on penalties. I think this tie will be very, very close, over 2 legs. But I think Notts County will do it just because they've got, in my opinion, the better team and the better football. But, never say die to Wimbledon. They might do it with their defensive prowess and, maybe hit them on the counter. But who knows? I'm going to go with Notts County to win on pens over 2 legs and go through to the final. Next, we have Chesterfield versus Walsall, my team. Chesterfield have been on some form going into the playoffs, and Walsall have won not many since January. So it could be quite a very fun game. Kind of a bit of the same against Notts County Wimbledon. Chesterfield play that ball around quite nicely, and, Walsall will wait and counter. So I think that could make some very, very fun viewing. But I think the way Walsall lost automatic promotion will spur them on to do well in these playoffs, give them a bit of confidence to give the fans something that we deserve. And I do think Walsall will go through to the final very comfortably, 3-0 in my opinion. So yeah, shoot me, but that's what I'm going to go for. And then in the final, Notts County versus Walsall. Walsall win it on pens. It'll be very close, very entertaining game. 1-1 going into extra time. No goals in extra time. Walsall win it on pens because Simpkins saves the last one from Notts County. That's what's going to happen. Up the Saddlers. So guys, they were my playoff predictions. I really, really hope you enjoy. And I hope that you maybe agree with my predictions. And if you don't, then who do you think? But I'm really, really excited for these playoffs. I think they're going to be very, very, very fun. And hopefully, we see some drama, some action going into these playoffs. And yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn notifications on so you never ever miss one of my videos like this. And I will see you in the next one. Peace, dog.